we are joined by Mr. Anish Bansal, who is the whole-time director at Hitech Pipes. Welcome to the show, Mr. Bansal. My first question to you is, in terms of the recent order win, you've received an order worth rupees 105 crores in the supply of steel pipes. Give us some more perspective as to how margin accretive this will be, what kind of bottom line addition it will do, as well as the kind of timeline execution for this particular order.
Hi, good morning. So basically, we have received this 105 crores order from the renewable energy sector. This tube, this was earlier imported from China, and Hitech being the first company in India to develop this kind of specialized tube for the solar sector, and we are looking for a good order flow for this. This new plant where we are manufacturing this product was operational in Q1, and we are expecting healthy order flows throughout the year and going forward. The EBITDA, the margin from this segment is also relatively higher compared to our other products. And we are still doing a lot of upgradation, and some new developments are also on the cards.
Well, Mr. Bansal, it's Puneet this side. Thank you so much for joining us today. Firstly, let me just talk about, the company itself. You have 6 particular plants right now, roughly 7 lakh tons capacity. But I do see that you operate within steel pipes. There is a lot of segments that you operate in different locations. I just wanted to understand, for our viewers as well as for myself, within this specifically, what are the segments that are most very positive on? Is the mild steel pipes, is the galvanized iron pipes, and what is the competitive intensity in India for these particular products?
Yeah, good morning, Puneet. So thanks for the question. So basically, we are operating in numerous verticals and numerous applications in ERW tube and pipe space. So current focus is on the infrastructure, where all the construction, all the energy sector, also defense, power transmission, agriculture, irrigation. So all these are our application areas. And going forward, solar and infrastructure will be our, the areas we'll be focusing on.
Right. Okay. And Mr. Bansal, you've recently raised 600 crores as a QIP. Give us some more perspective as to where these funds will be used.
So basically, we have just, we have seen approval from the board. So this is still under process, so I will not be able to comment more on this. But this is, partly for debt reduction and for our new capex journey from 1 million tons to 2 million tons. And this will be happening over next 2 financial years.
Now, one question which I had was, on the general products that I see, you didn't mention, the sectors that you want to focus on. I just wanted to get a little bit more granular data on your, general products is roughly around 60%, and value added is around 36 odd percent. Where do you see this particular share of value added products going forward? Because, and also if you can talk to us about, the new facility at Sanand of roughly 1.7 lakh tons. I'm guessing this will be addressing this value-added products. If you could just talk us through what's the opportunity in this value-added products and also on margins for this particular segment.
Yeah, so Puneet, this new facility is mostly focused towards the value-added products. As you said, our current VAP share is around 35%, and going down the line, I think this should go up to 50%. All the new capacity that is coming up is focused mainly towards higher value-added products. And right now, it is 35%, and we'll be growing to 50-55% in next 2 years. And also with this, the volumes are also increasing. This year, by the end of this financial year, we'll be at a 1 million ton capacity. So out of this, 70% is the peak utilization that is possible. So that means, we'll have about 6.5 to 7 lakh tons at our disposal for FY26. And with a EBITDA of 4,000 plus, I think the company is poised well for a good margin expansion.
But Mr. Bansal, your margins currently range in that 5% mark. So I want to understand as to what is the kind of margins that you get from these value-added products, and from a longer-term, perspective, when you reach, a mix of 50% that comes from value-added products, what will be the blended margins like? So an upside from that 5%, where do you see?
So, our target is to reach this total, value addition, when it becomes 50%, I think our blended EBITDA per ton will look around 5,000 rupees per ton. Aided by several product developments and like better capacity utilization and higher volume will also enable us in better discounting structure for raw material.
Now, just one question on this, Mr. Bansal. Now, for this particular year in Q1, in the conference call, you did mention that the EBITDA per ton will be around the 3,500 odd range, as you mentioned. So, this progression from 3,500 EBITDA per ton to 5,000, is this over the next 2.5 years that you see, and also this particular share of value-added products to go around the 50-55% range?
Yes, absolutely. It'll be a mix of both. We are raising our, the product value chain, and we are also increasing the volume. So volumes and this valuation both will, entitle us to reach our EBITDA per ton of 5,000 rupees per ton.
This will be post, like by the end of FY26. Will that be a safe assumption for both these metrics?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Now, just one more question that I had was currently, on this the premium color-coated coil segment. Now, you have, also installed capacity at one of your plants in Secunderabad, roughly 50,000 million tons. If you could just talk to us about this particular opportunity, who are you catering to in this particular segment, and what is the current margins as well as usage in industries for these particular products?
Yeah, so Puneet, we launched this product 2 years back, and we have received phenomenal response for this product. And this product is mainly going in towards specialized roofing and cladding. We are giving it to sandwich panel producers who convert this material into panels which are extremely heat resistant and for cold storages, and it goes in agriculture storage also. So it's a niche segment we are focusing on, and I think the value addition from this will also go, it will increase going forward.
Right. And, Mr. Bansal, your capacity utilization right now stands at roughly 65%. Where do you see this going by the end of FY25, first thing? And, you've also guided that you plan to expand to the 2 million tons in the next 3 to 4 years. So what is the kind of overall capex that you'll be requiring for this, and where will the money come from in terms of funding?
So Mahima, we are, regarding the capex plan. So we are going to 2 million tons, and this journey will take us about 2.5 years. And the total capex will be around 800 crores, and it will be, it'll be internally funded and some through external sources also.
Now, I just wanted to, take this particular point forward of this capacity of 2 million tons. Now, you're also putting a new DFT line as well. I just wanted to understand a little bit more about this particular product because it's direct forming technology, if I'm right. If you could just talk us through what is the opportunity that you're looking at here.
So Puneet, the DFT, as you rightly said, is direct forming technology, and this technology enables us to produce large hollow sections. So these hollow sections, these large hollow sections, it will find applications in high-rise buildings. As we see in West and the Eastern countries, the typical, the construction technology is not like, how we are doing in India, like RCC. It is mainly, steel buildings, and these buildings are, environmental friendly also, and they get the green building certification. And the steel consumption and the hollow section consumption will go significantly higher in coming 4 to 5 years, with the adoption of this technology.
All right. And Mr. Bansal, in FY24, you've roughly done 2,700 crore top line, as well as, 44 crore bottom line. Q1 did see a significant volume growth. What is the kind of top line growth and bottom line growth that overall in FY25 are you expecting? So from that 2,700 crore mark, where will the revenue go by the end of FY25?
So we have new plants coming in, and the churning has started from those plants, and we are expecting our top line to be between 35 to 3,700 crores for this financial year. And the margins will also increase significantly because the share of value-added products has risen significantly. And the steel prices have also bottomed out. I think that will give us a big tailwind going forward.
All right. Well, Mr. Bansal, thank you so much for giving us those insights on high-tech pipes. 3,500 is the revenue target for FY25 for you. Thank you so much for taking our time and speaking with us at NDTV Profit.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Right. With that, we're completely out of time on this edition of Small and Mid Cap Show, but stay tuned to NDTV Profit for more news and updates.